website right now and download my free course on alternate picking mastery. It contains 5 essential exercises that will take you to alternate picking mastery faster than you can imagine. And then I've included my method of how to lay out a practice plan in just 1 to 2 minutes that will absolutely boost your results like nothing you ever tried before. So go download it right now. It's free. So let's up the challenge a little bit. Let's not only go from different patterns of fingering in the left hand, let's also change the direction of the notes. So you go from one fingering, let's say a semitone, and then a whole tone, and then you go for another fingering, but you're not playing using the same order of notes, going from the bottom up. You're going first from the first note like this. Then you shift your fingering, and then you go down again. Then you shift your fingering once more, and then you go up again, and then you go up one position again. So you constantly move back and forth. This is an excellent exercise because it really shifts the pattern in your brain and really teaches you how to reverse the whole. How to reverse the whole pattern in the brain instead of just firing off the same thing all the time. So this is a great next level to go to if you just practice the exercise / sequence in the previous video. So let's have a closer look at it, and then you can start practicing it right away. So let's look into another level again here, because now coming from the first exercise or the first sequence, which is a really useful sequence that you can use in many contexts when you're playing, but coming from that, and please watch the previous video if you didn't, we go to the next level of combining now both the ascending and the descending version of what we've just been playing. And because we've just practiced and then we're not doing anything new here. The new thing is combining them very rapidly. So now we're both going to do the position shifting and the shifting of how to use your fingers. And we're going to do a directional shift in how you play the notes. So we stack these challenges one by one, which is really one of the very important keys to developing very rapidly. Just aim at one, have focus and concentration on one challenge at a time. So now we're going to add the next challenge and really get something interesting here, because I'm going to start with the melodic minor. We're in G minor. And I'm going to use the melodic minor little shape here. We have the 7th, 8th, and 10th, and the 11th here. 7, 8, 10, and 11. And that will be the root note, G, of the G minor. And then its lead tone right there in the 7th. So, and that's a nice little compact shape to begin with, and then you can always move into different areas. So this little exercise is basically playing 4 notes in the ascending version. So you get 7, 8, and 10, right? Downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, and then you go to the 11th, 10th, and 8th there, and you play down. So you play 7, 8, and 10, and then you move that up, and then you play down. You play the descending version. You play 11, 10, and 8, and that's a simple lick. Very effective alternate picking little routine there, and a very cool exercise. And then you move that up. Once you really have a good confidence down here, because now this little exercise is very cool, because you're only moving semitones 1 fret at a time, right? Instead of moving whole tones. But that's what we're doing in the next level here. So we go from the 8, 10, and 11 to the 10, 11, and 13th. So you go, and then you move up, you move that note up, and play down. And that's the second little exercise. And we're adding challenges here, because now we have to move one whole tone every time. Right? But you can become as proficient as as the other one. It's just a tiny bigger challenge, just a little bit bigger. And then you can move it up. To our third little example here, you have the 10th, 11th, and 13th, and then the 15th fret. So you play the 10, 11, and 13, down, up, down, and then you play down from the 15th to the 13th to the 11th. Right? So now you have these 3 exercises. And they feel differently, all of them. And the next thing you actually need is to combine 2 whole tone intervals on one string with a semitone right there. So that's the last exercise, to be able to play all combinations on one string. And that feels a little different too. It's the opposite of semitone, whole tone, and then this is whole tone, and then semitone. Right? Once you have that down, we're going to do something really cool and really magical. We're going to combine these. So first you play the first one, but you don't loop it. You stop at the last note. So you play 7, 8, 10. Then you go up and play 11, 10, 8. That's it. Once you're there, you go up again, and then you play this combination up here. Oh, sorry. You play 10, 11, and 13, right? And then you move up to the 15th and play down. So you're basically combining this one, and then you move up here to the 10th. In this way, you're moving up each time you play 3 notes. So. And then you can go back again. So you can go. That was the first, right? And then instead of moving up, which you can do, you just move back. Which gives you a different combination of moving back and forth. First you play up, 10, 11, and 13, and then you move down and play down. So you play 11, 10, and 8. Now watch closely as I play this with a little bit of a break in between the different combinations. So you learn it, and please learn it now and memorize it, which is a really good discipline. Instead of relying on tabs, memorize this and practice it so much that you can bring it with you and remember it tomorrow. So 7, 8, 10, 11, 10, and 8. First combination of notes. Then you move it up to 10. Play 10, 11, and 13. And then 15, 13, and 11. Again. Right? Then you go back to the note you started this little combination on in the 10th fret. Play up, because that's the next direction up. So you play up 10, 11, and 13. Move down and play 11, 10, and 8. Again. And now you have a loop again, but please practice these little. First, practice those, and then. Oh, sorry. And the different parts of it, and then put them together. And finally, you can put it on top of the. And then you can start combining it all. Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.